Hello, Darren Alf here from BicycleTouringPro.com. I'm in a campsite here in Southern California with my bikepacking bicycle. I've got it leaned up against the signpost over here at the campground. But I was sitting down here, right here, to shoot a video when all of a sudden a guy on a bicycle, on a bikepacking bicycle, pulled up on the road right over to my right here. Whoa. And he stopped, and I kind of waved at him and said, "Hey, bikepacking!" And I pointed out my bicycle that's sitting over here. I said, "I got my bicycle over here." And he was like, "Cool." And then he said, "What are you doing here?" And I said, "Oh, I'm shooting some videos for my website. Have you ever heard of Bicycle Touring Pro?" And in that moment, he was like, "Oh my God, that's you? Oh my God, I wish I had this on camera." But anyways, his name was Jesse. He's out on a bikepacking trip. And I said, "Well, I got my video camera out. Why don't I do a little interview with you while you're here?" So here is my interview with Jesse, the bikepacker that I just met here in the campground. Who are you and where are you going?
My name is Jesse McIntyre. I am headed, I'm doing the Tour de Los Padres route, which is normally a small organized ride, but I'm doing it solo. So it started in Frazier Park, about 40-ish miles from here, and I'm headed to Santa Barbara over the next few days.
Cool. And what kind of bike are you riding here?
I'm riding a 2016 Salsa Fargo.
And what do you got on it? All kinds of bikepacking stuff.
Admittedly, probably too much stuff. I'm kind of kitchen sinking this one. So I'm traveling with a one-person tent instead of a bivvy this time. A lot of water because I'm up in the mountains. Food for 3 days, mostly dehydrated stuff. A couple changes of clothes, a full repair kit, a bunch of electronics, GPS chargers. That's about all. And my one big-time luxury item, which is a camping seat.
Camping seat.
Yeah.
Where is your water? Because you said you had a lot of water, but it doesn't look like you have a lot of water.
Yeah, I've managed to, well, a lot's kind of relative. I know some people take more, but I am traveling with 3 liters in my frame bag, and then I have 2 1-liter bottles, one up top and one below.
So you have like a hydration pack or something?
Yeah, it's actually I think it's the Hydro Pack brand of just like kind of camping water bladders. So nothing like a Camelback style reservoir, just something I can refill the standard water bottles out of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And where is the tent? In the back here?
Yeah, it's the material part of the tent is in the back with my sleeping pad and some toiletries. I keep the poles up front here because they're just a little bit too long to fit in the back.
Oh, I see them in the red bag there.
Yeah, yep. Red
Cool.
is the poles. This gray is the seat, which is just under 1 pound. Just actually pretty light. Up here is my sleeping bag, sleeping pillow, and then I keep snacks and things kind of in the front here. One side of this is an Ursack, which is a supposedly bear-proof bag. And that is a little, like a butane cook set and dehydrated food. And the other side is clothes.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's riding great so far. This is a shakedown ride for a longer trip in a month or so. So far I'm pretty happy with it. You know, it's a bunch of little micro adjustments and things like everybody does, but yeah, so far it's working really well.
And how long is this shakedown trip that you're going to be doing?
For me, I know some people do this route in like 2 days. It's probably going to be 4 or maybe even 4.5 for me.
Okay.
So yeah.
I like to go slow. It's better, I think.
I think I have no choice with a combination of bike weight and fitness, but I don't mind at all. You know, I'm here for the journey, not the destination.
Do you know how much this weighs or no?
I weighed it without like 1 or 2 small things, and it was 68 pounds, and that's with water, food, everything.
Okay.
And then I think I added like a couple more things, so it's probably like 70.
Yeah.
It's probably
and
like 70.
The longer ride that you want to do, what is that?
Well, my plan right now is to do it's the Oregon Outback Trail, traverses Oregon, and then there's a Cross Washington Trail, and then I'll come down the center portion of the Wild West Trail, which is from like the top of Idaho north to south through Utah, and then I'll probably go to Flagstaff because it'll be too hot to go south of there. By the time I get there. So,
cool.
Yeah.
Why did you get into bikepacking or bicycle touring?
It's funny. I was an urban commuter, like a single speed rider in the city for a lot of years, and I've backpacked my whole life. But it wasn't until seeing other people on the internet and meeting some people that I realized you could combine the two, and it's like they're better than the sum of their parts. So that's how I got into it. I was like, hey, I can combine two things I love into one better thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And when I saw you there, you said you knew who I was. Did you watch my videos or the website?
Absolutely. Actually, your videos were a great... When I first kind of discovered bike touring, I started with touring, right? I've done a number of road trips now, some here in California, some out in the desert. And when I first started and I was looking for internet resources, yours were some of the first videos I found. And they're super thorough, provided a lot of really great information on the bike logistic parts, the travel logistic parts. So I'm actually amazed to just see you here in the middle of the wilderness. It was a fantastic surprise. So yeah.
That's cool. What about bikepacking or bicycle touring do you enjoy the most?
Wow. Honestly, it's funny. I think I've come to understand that there's a certain kind of person, I guess myself included, that if you can combine like grueling fitness with like the beauty of the outdoors or whatever beautiful thing you can be doing at the same time, it's where it's at. I get bored on a treadmill or whatever, riding a bike. I hate gyms. I'd much rather be out here seeing beautiful things and getting exercise at the same time. And then you meet awesome people along the way. It's like, couldn't be any better. All right, so that just about does it for my impromptu interview with Jesse the Bikepacker here in the mountains of Southern California. If you want to learn how to conduct your own bicycle touring or bikepacking adventures, be sure to visit my website at bicycletouringpro.com/bikepacking. I've created a whole page about bikepacking, and it tells you what bikepacking is, how to do it, how to get started, what gear you need, what kind of bike you should be riding, routes to follow, and a whole lot more. So go to bicycletouringpro.com/bikepacking to learn more. I'll also put a link to that page down in the video description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Before you go, please hit the like button. It really does a lot to help me with my videos here on the Bicycle Touring Pro YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe down below. Hit the bell button so you're notified every time I publish a new video. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Once again, I am Darren Alf from bicycletouringpro.com. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you out on the road sometime soon. Cheers.
See ya. Have fun.